Hello guys, this is FX Mesh smashing it once again. What is going on guys? Welcome to my weekly Forex and Indices uh, analysis and forecast for the week 25th of April 2022 to 29th of April 2022, and the trading has just started for the week. And it started 9 o'clock in New Zealand. The time is 10:47 now, and uh, it starts 9 o'clock. I'm already more than an hour into the session. I will just take a few forex pairs and maybe gold and maybe probably Bitcoin. I'm just trying to make sure the video is not too long, but it's interesting and have good content. Now, the first pair we'll be looking at today is the Nzd USD. The Nzd USD. What I've done is to first of all break to identify the point at which today starts by drawing this line here. I've drawn this line here, which is indicated 25th of April. Now the 25th of April, you can see. Let me try and expand it. Yeah, and you can see on a now this is on a 1 hour time frame. You can see that 1 hour ago the candlestick started with this kind of, let me just bring it clearly. You can see this candlestick before this last one. Last one is a bearish, is indicating a bearish trend, a bearish movement. Now it started with what, a bullish trend. Now you can see that is where the today starts. Now let's look at the trend. What is the trend? The first thing you look at in chart is the trend. Now let's look at the trend. The trend is pushing downwards. What does that mean? It means a bearish trend. And if you zoom further, let's go to 4 hours time frame just to check something out. Now bring it down like this. Around this point, there was a significant and drastic change to direction of the market of the Nzd USD. And what it means is that USD gained a significant strength against the NZD. So that's why hence the push to the downside. And you can see it pushed to the downside, it retested, it's still pushing to the downside. Now I also put an indicator here, and this indicator is also identifying, it's also in line with my analysis here, that is on a sell, it's a bearish trend. Now bearish trend indicates what? More red color, because it is thicker here in red, and I've already entered this trade already. It's a sell. I expect market to push to the downside to the next, and I put my take profit here as my point of take profit. And also I just take this one out. Yeah, so it's clear. You can see it's only, you can take a sell for this Nzd USD and put your take profit here and see how the market is. You should be able to be in profit. Well, the market can also reverse as well, but from what we have seen, the bearish trend is still pushing down to the downside, meaning that the USD is still strong against the NZD. Now let's go to the next forex pair we have. We'll just skip the gold for a bit. Now on AUD USD, I've already got the chart already marked out because of time. Now what we have here, a significant shift as well, just like the NZD USD, a significant shift in movement, in direction of the market. The market was pushed up from this area, it pushed to the upside. You can see a significant push to the upside. It consolidated here, around here, because of a strong, it had a significant rejection a couple of times around this area because of this strong key level. What happens, it finally broke up. When it broke up, it broke into the key level, it pushed, but it showed a significant degree of exhaustion and started pulling to the downside, sharply pushed to the downside. It didn't consolidate any longer, it just pushed to the downside. And what happened? It kept pushing to the downside. Now what did the market do? If you look at the market around this area, if you look to your left, you see that the market was reacting. It was respecting this, reacting to this point, this key level. That's why I draw this yellow point to indicate that, yeah, there's something here we need to pay attention to. And as well here. So what did the market do? It pushed to the downside. It reacted here and also pushed down, and also came up again and reacted a bit before it pushed to the downside. This signal is a sell signal. You can still enter a sell and stop, put your take profit at around this point. Take profit at around this point, to a point of 0.71850. And also my indicator here also shows, is also supporting my analysis here, and it's showing, you can see more yellow, it's orange color, showing a significant sell signal here. Now let's go to the next one, Euro CHF. Euro CHF has identified Euro CHF to be have built a kind of a very clear, firm uptrend with top, bottom, and highs and lows. Now it came here, it pushed down, pushed a little bit, it broke this level and pushed to the upside, retested this level, pushed down, broke it again, and just started building up. Now what's happening? You can see around this area it is consolidating. It's consolidating because price is reacting to this key level here. So we don't know what's going to happen here. What's going to happen now is for us to be patient, wait for the market, sufficiently waiting for the market. It's going to take like probably a week, yes, or 4 days, whether the market is going to break through here and retest and push to the upside, or is going to what? Is going to hit here and maybe push downside. So this is quite a long trade. The best thing is to wait, don't enter. We don't know what's going to happen, but the market appears to show is a sign of a continuation of a bearish, of a bullish trend, So we'll see how that one goes. And next one is the CAD CHF. CAD CHF is showing a that the sellers are coming into the market. You can see a push to the upside and a reversal after the market has hit a strong key level and is pushing to the downside. You can see the market. If you look at this indicator properly, you see that it's showing some yellow color, is dimming, showing that there's a significant appear of sellers into the market. The market is coming, pushing to the downside. Marked a sell already at this point. So that's pretty much simple trades. CAD, we now move to CAD AUD. CAD AUD is a very interesting one, which I marked, and you can see that what the market has done is that it has pushed to the downside, tried to push up, retested this level. That's why I entered. That is why I entered the buy. I entered this buy because the market tested this level, this key level, this level I drew here, yeah, and it pushed to the upside. And you can see how I was in profit. Then I stopped. I jumped out of the market. I was trying to watch to see what's going to happen. I was anticipating a reverse. That's why I stopped. So what I did was to wait, and you know what the market did? The market decided to consolidate a little bit. You can see. Then it pushed to the downside, and it's around the key level. It's trying to negotiate its way. It's consolidating for now. I expect the market to push, break through, retest, and push to the upside. If not, it's going to be a reversal and to push down to the downside. And we'll take what? We'll take a sell. Take a sell from there. So now let's go over to GBP JPY. Now GBP JPY appears to be changing direction because I've drawn a trend line to indicate what exactly the market has done previously. And you can see this line here went up. Now that is the first thing. Identify. First of all identify the trend of the market, and which I've done here. The next thing is to see how far has the market done around the current price. The current price is here, which is what? 165.178. This is the current price here. What happens after the trend had built to the upside? It got to a key level. What did it do? It's consolidating on the key level. That is one. Secondly, you can see a strong bearish candlestick to the downside. And if you look at this properly, you can see that the market has clearly broken this trend line, and you can see a candlestick here, and also an indecision candle, then also a bearish candlestick. This is already indicating what? That the market is trying to sell. Now let's look at the indicator. The indicator is showing that there's a change of color from bullish. Look at this, from bullish now to it's changing, becoming yellow. Once it becomes yellow, most likely it's going to become more of red, which is going to be a sell, and which of course is showing a sell. Now before it starts showing a sell, a red color here, it must have retested, broken this structure, and retested it and pushed to the downside. Then we can take what? A sell. Now let's go over to Euro GBP. Euro GBP is a very interesting one. What the market has done now is to start to show a sign of a bullish trend. The market came up here. It took a while. Came up here, retested this level, and pushed to the upside. So what do we do? What I did was to draw a candlestick, a support here, and the market. I'm expecting the market to well, let's see. Let's step down and see what's happening. And the market is still pushing to the upside. What I'll do is I'll just take a small buy here, because the market appears to be. I can take a buy here a little bit, just like a kind of a scalping, because the market is beginning to show a sign of depletion of the bullish trend. You can see the color is already reducing, so most likely sellers might be coming in, because the market might get to hit this strong level and reverse to the downside. But I'll just take a sell and jump in and jump out. Now for Euro CAD is already giving us a full bullish trend to the upside. You can see very clearly now there are key levels here that the market is heading to. Key levels here. So what do we do? Never take a trade around a key level. Always wait for the market to react and do whatever it wants to do. It could either react, bounce, and take and show bearish signals, or it can break through here, retest here, and push to the upside, and you take a buy. Now let's just add Euro JPY. Euro JPY is consolidating on a 4 hours time frame. You can see Euro JPY consolidating. It's consolidating. So while it's consolidating, you have to wait for the market to do what it wants to do and see if there's going to be breakout to which either ways it could. We can't see what direction it's going to go. It can consolidate and just break through here and start pushing to the downside, or it could even break through, pass through this line and go up here, retest here, and continue the bullish trend. The bullish trend is going. So now, for now, let us take these indices. US30 is showing now. It's now showing a bearish signal. There was a change of direction from here. It pushed to the upside, then we have had an engulfing bearish candlestick here. Once you see an engulfing bearish candlestick, it means it's a good indication of a sell. And you can see another bearish candlestick following the engulfing bearish candlestick here. And look at, we're already in the sell. So what do you want to look out for? I will wait for some time for the market to react. It's going to retest this level and give me another bearish candlestick here. Then I can take I can take a sell. I can take a sell from there. And look to the left. I can just put my stop loss just above this key level, and I can as well just I can just draw my first take profit coming here. First take profit here, my second take profit coming somewhere around here. That is for US 30, which is an indices. Now let's take another indices. NAS 100. NAS 100 and US 30 are correlated pairs, meaning that they always have same direction all the time because they are indices. And these rules apply. The rules for for indices apply, where when US goes up, indices go down. When US go down, indices go up. It always happens that way. German 30, the same thing. Same thing. On a sell trend, you can see the market is already showing a sign of a sell trend on the 4 hours time frame, and you know, you can see the market. It's a little bit rough, but let's see what's okay. We can as well clean this one just for clarity's sake. Now what we want to do now is we pay attention to this point. The first thing is what? Identify the trend. Right now the trend here, there's no trend here. The trend is I'll just say the market is what? Consolidating. The market is consolidating. It's consolidating. It's moving to the right side. So there's nothing happening. Nothing happening. But I can do some analysis here just to show that the market has been showing a sign of a bearish sign here. You can see it broke and came down. What I'll do is to wait for the market to break this structure, retest it, then I take a sell. I'm waiting for. I'm expecting a possible sell because you can see the market is the indicator rather is even showing that it's changing the signal and is aligning with the bearish trend, which is going to be a sell. Most likely it might be a sell. So we'll be watching that. Let's just take another pair. US 500. US 500 is already on the sell trend already. So what we want to do is to draw a structure. This is something here. So on the same trade, I would prefer to draw something here. I will expect the market to. This is already reacting here. I will expect the market to test here and push to the downside. So what to give me what? A continuation of a sell, because you can see the market is also showing more orange, which indicates a bearish trend, a continuation of a bearish trend, a continuation of this bearish trend. Now let's just touch gold. Let's see what's happening in gold. Gold on the 4 hours, gold is on the sell, right? But what I do in gold is that I usually step to lower time frames, like this is 15 minutes time frame. You can see minutes time frame, and I expect the market to push to the downside and rebounds. That's why I drew this rebounds to the upside. Or we have to wait for the market to do what it wants to do. You can get here and break this this key level and keep pushing to the downside. So always remember that when you want to start drawing, you want to start analysis, you must first identify the trend of the market, then draw your key levels, then wait for the market to do what it wants to do. Because many times the market wants to react around key levels. It's always reacting around key levels. Always reacting around key levels. It's very important. And this is FX Mesh, smashing it. If you like what I'm about, please like, subscribe, and share. I'll catch you in the next one, and peace out.